Greetings, my name is Levante Wynn. I am the audio, video, technology, and film instructor at Miller Grove High School, and I am welcoming you all to this presentation of Miller Grove High School's International Week celebration. This show is brought to you all by the World Languages Department. The World Languages Department here at Miller Grove High School. We have several teachers. We have Dr. Crockett, we have Ms. Williams, Mr. Poros, Mr. Ryan, Ms. Malanza, and the department chair of the World Languages Department, Madam Taylor Roberts. So this show is brought to you all by the World Languages Department. It's going to showcase the many different things and the many different contributions that happen throughout the earth. As you know, the United States is not the only country in the earth or on the earth. There are many other different countries, many other different nationalities. And this week in March, the last week in March, is the week that we at Miller Grove High School, we celebrate the many different countries and the many different contributions that those countries are able to contribute to society. Throughout the show, you're going to be seeing me wearing different shirts, and each shirt represents a different country, depending on what I'm wearing. The one that I'm wearing today is from Burkina Faso. This is, as you see, a white shirt, and it has blue and orange motifs on it. It's a casual shirt that's worn throughout that country. So, speaking of our show, the first segment that we're going to go to is a submission from one of our students here at Miller Grove High School. The student was able to put together a presentation showcasing different foods and different customs in different countries. It's titled A Trip Around the World. After that segment, we are going to have one of our science teachers here at Miller Grove High School, Ms. Panduri. She's going to be presenting to you all India. So, let's get started.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Panduri, science teacher at Miller Grove High. I'm from India, South Asian country. I greet you all saying Namaste means I respect and bow the divinity in you. Today I would like to speak few things about India. India is rich in heritage and culture. It has beautiful monuments, forts, and richest temple in the world. India history dates back to 5000 BC. Indus Valley Civilization, one of the world's first great urban civilization. India is a land of yoga, meditation, and rich heritage. A place in India, Rishikesh, is the world capital for yoga, and it is the origin of the chess. Martial arts are originated in India. India's history goes back to 3200 BC when Hinduism was first founded. Religiously, it is a very diverse country. Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam all exist within the country today. Bollywood, like Hollywood in United States, the largest film industry. India is the largest film producing nation in the world. Each year, India produces approximately 1000 movies in 14 different languages. India has 29 states, 5 union territories. So each state has different folk dances. There are famous 45 folk dances and 7 classical dance forms. In population, India is the second largest country in the world, and in democracy, it is the largest country in the world. In United States, only 1.5% of population are Indians. Yet, 38% of doctors in USA are Indians. 12% scientists in United States are Indians. 36% of NASA scientists are Indians. 34% of Microsoft employees are Indians. 28% of IBM employees are Indians. 17% of Intel scientists are Indians. 13% of Xerox employees are Indians. India is a center for information technology and services. In India, a mathematician, Aryabhatta, has invented a zero. If we do not have a zero, you will not be able to count the numbers today. Charaka was a famous Ayurvedic scientist. He used to treat all the diseases. Carnot was a sage who proposed that all matter is made up of atoms. India produces world-class education. 4,000 engineering colleges, 713 universities, 263 business schools, 381 medical colleges, among top 10 in the world. India is Sushruta was a father of surgery. Mahatma Gandhi, an embodiment of non-violence. Britishers ruled India for 1800 to 1947, a century, and Mahatma Gandhi made the country freedom by using a weapon, non-violence, and even Martin Luther King followed his principle. APJ Abdul Kalam, ex-president and space scientist. Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda is a champion of humanitarianism. India is the cradle of human race. the birthplace of human speech, the mother of history, the grandmother of legend, and the great-grandmother of tradition. Our most valuable and most instructive materials in the history of man are treasured up in India only, said by Mark Twain. We owe a lot to the Indians who taught us how to count, without which no worthwhile scientific discovery could have been made. Albert Einstein. Thank you.
Welcome back. Thank you again to that student that was able to do the trip around the world segment, and a special thank you goes to Ms. Panduri for presenting to you all the country of India. As you see, I'm wearing a different shirt. Of course, this represents a different country. As you see, this is a green shirt with different purple designs on it. And this shirt is actually from Nigeria. This is also another shirt that they wear casually throughout the country. So, our next segment, we have Senior Ryan. One of his students were able to submit a presentation on different cuisines, different foods from different countries, and then we are going to have a presentation from Ms. Williams. Enjoy.
Y arriba yo, mi papá y la chona. Persona, todos la conocen con el apodo de Chona, todos la conocen con el apodo de Chona. Su marido dice ya no sé qué hacer con ella, diario va a los bailes y se compra una botella, diario va a los bailes y se compra una botella. Se arranca en la banda con la primera canción y la Chona luego busca bailador, y la Chona luego busca bailador. La gente la mira y le empieza a gritar: bravo, bravo Chona, nadie te puede igualar. Bravo, bravo Chona, nadie te puede igualar. Y la Chona se mueve y la gente le grita: no hay mejor que la Chona para la quebradita. Y la Chona se mueve al ritmo que le toquen, ella baila de todo, nunca pierde su trote. Y gózame rodilla.
Llega al baile, llama la atención y en el escenario ella se roba el show. Baila con su estilo como un figurín, por eso es que yo digo que esa negra tiene swing. A mí me gusta ver con la sabrosura con que esa morena mueve la cintura. La atención y en el escenario ella se roba el show, baila con su estilo como un figurín, por eso es que yo digo que esa negra tiene swing y tiene swing y baila swing y goza swing, qué lindo swing y tiene swing y baila swing y goza swing, qué lindo.
Y mi sabrosa cama y me llama para este tremendo tema. Y ahora me planchan los dos con igual. Pidi pa porido, pídolo, pidi, pidi pa pídolo, pídolo, pidi, pidi pa pídolo, pídolo, pidi, pidi pa pídolo. La vaca, mu, la vaca, mu, la vaca, mu, la misma vaca, mu, la vaca, mu, la vaca, mu, la vaca, mu, la misma vaca. Tengo una vaca lechera, una vaca de verdad. Tengo una vaca lechera, una vaca de verdad.
Welcome back. Thank you again to Mr. Ryan and Mrs. Williams for both of those presentations. I hope you did enjoy that. As you see, I'm wearing yet again another or a different shirt. This shirt is an off-white Cubano shirt, and you see a palm tree motif on it that's often found in the Caribbean, and it also has like a Latin American flavor to it because it's also in Latin American countries. So the shirt that I'm wearing today actually leads into our next segment. Our next segment is presented to you all by none other than our culinary arts program. We have Chef Gaden, and she also has a special guest with her, and they're going to be cooking a Caribbean dish.
Hey, 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 what are we cooking today? Welcome back, Miller Grove High School family, and it's time again for another culinary demonstration. This week, we're taking a deep dive into international cuisine. And what better way to celebrate than to do an all-time favorite? As you can see, I have my girl here, Mrs. Bab. So this week, our demonstration will be oxtails, rice and peas with cabbage and plantains. So Ms. Bab is just gonna give us a little bit of history about oxtails.
So you may not know, but oxtails is considered a poor man's food. It was something that was eaten and everyone was able to get because it used to come from an ox. But now there is beef oxtail, and we're able to afford. It's very affordable, but it's pricey now. But back in the day, it was a poor man's food, and we cook it very slow because it has a lot of gelatin in it. Mm-hmm. What is gelatin, Chef?
Well, the gelatin actually comes from the collagen that's a part of the oxtails. The oxtails have some marrow in it, and so that collagen requires you to cook it really, really slow. But today, I have something for you guys. We're gonna use our Instapot to prepare these oxtails, and they will be falling off the bone. Oh my God, falling off the bone. Amazing, in 45 minutes to an hour. So now you could just come home after work and prepare these oxtails and not have to really think about it, okay? So we're gonna get started with this quick, well, not necessarily quick, you think it's quick? I think it's quick, okay?
Easy,
And
definitely.
definitely easy recipe, okay? Well, I'm gonna start out, I'm gonna go over here and wash my hands. We are ready to get started. While Ms. Bab washes her hands, I am going to go ahead and set the saute setting on our Instapot. And while Mrs. Bab was grabbing our oxtails from the refrigerator, I just want to share with you guys, I marinated them overnight. So what did you put in the marinade, Chef? The marinade is a combination of browning, brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, and soy sauce, okay? And then the seasonings that I used was just our basic salt and pepper, some allspice, and just a little bit of slap your mama. That's Chef Gaden part of the recipe that I like to add in. If you want a little spice, I do use the slap your mama seasoning on the oxtail. So you can see now, and don't discard your marinade. You want to keep that, okay? Because that's going to make us a good gravy at the end. And so now what I'm going to do is take my oil, and it's just regular vegetable oil, okay? If you prefer canola oil, that's perfectly fine. You're gonna put a couple of tablespoons of oil in the bottom of your Instapot. And so the first phase is actually browning off our oxtails. All right, so we're gonna let this heat up just a little more. Yeah. So I hope you guys can see this. It's okay, on the table, sanitize the table before I demo. In this particular phase of the preparation, you just want to get a little brown on both sides. All right, so I can kind of smell and see some bubbles in my oil. So I'm gonna let Ms. Bab do this part, and she will start to put our oxtails in.
And we kind of want to put them face down, or like flat, I should say.
So I can hear the sizzle going over there in the Instapot. Ms. Bab is starting the browning process on both sides. And again, 1 to 2 minutes on each side before you flip it over. So while she's browning those, I will go ahead and talk about the rest of our ingredients today. So here we have our little vegetable mixture. In this bowl, I've already pre-cut up some onions. Now, You don't have to make them small dice or anything. You want the big pieces. I know you probably said, well, that's too large, Chef. Actually not. You're not going to see all of this at the end. The pressure cooker is going to cook all this down, so you won't even see these onions. We have minced up 3 garlic cloves. We sliced 2 carrots, have some green onions, and then I have some habanero peppers. Now, I like a little spice with my oxtails. Everybody is different, so it's going to be totally up to you on how much spice you add to yours. I know Miss Bab like hers real spicy, so I did add a little extra habanero in there for her today. And so I don't know if you guys can see that down in that pot, but they're browning up really, really good. So once they brown on both sides, Ms. Bal will remove them. We're going to place them on the pan, and then we're going to add in the rest of them. Now, the rest of them are a little small, so these are going to go really, really fast. So you want to make sure that you don't leave them in there too long, and you don't want the sugar that's in your marinade to burn on the bottom. Now, I grew up in the household where my grandmother prepared and my mom prepared Southern style oxtails.
What's Southern style oxtails?
Well, Southern style oxtails, they basically, of course, I would see my grandmother clean them, trim them down. And she used just the basic seasoning, salt, pepper. She would add in just some onions and chicken. She would use like beef stock. And so she would put them into the crock pot, and then, of course, they would cook overnight. She would put them on low, and then they will cook throughout the night. But when you wake up in the morning, the house smelled amazing. But I was just like, oh my God, why do you have to work so hard to get this particular dish? So the Instapot has really been yes, it's definitely been a game changer. I've used the crock pot for many years. I'm pretty sure we all have one at home in our cabinet. But the Instapot is a great investment, and you can do so many other things with it.
Now, you talked about the caramelizing at the bottom of the pan, and what I'm doing is just scraping the bottom of the pan as the smaller ones are browning, just to get that caramelization up and not to stick too much at the bottom.
Yes, very good. And I wish you guys, again, I know the smell is coming through the vents and coming to your classroom. You can see the steam coming up. It smells absolutely divine. Oh, these are brown really good. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out, and then I'm going to add the rest of them in. Now, I will tell you this. If you're doing a batch of oxtails and you have a lot of large ones, you don't necessarily have to brown off the small ones. It's just personal preference. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll just kind of show you how they're starting to brown off really nicely. Ms. Bab did a great job with the browning process. A copy of this recipe will be attached to this link, so you can have a copy for your personal collection of recipes. I will also include the recipe for our rice and peas that we made today. We've already started those, and they're actually steaming down now. So by the time our oxtails are ready to go, the rice and peas will be ready to go. We have some sauteed cabbage coming up and some plantains for you guys today. So now we have our mixture. We have peppers, jalapenos, onions, garlic, green onions, all prepped and ready to go. Now, we'll say this, just like in my classes, one of the things I can't stress enough is the importance of organization and having your mise en place together. Once you have your mise en place together, and mise en place means to put in place, pretty much gathering all your equipment and ingredients, supplies needed to prepare a particular recipe. You should not have to run all over your kitchen. Where's the salt? Where's the pepper? I need a spatula. I need a spoon. Have everything out and ready to go. We had all our mise en place together, so now this process is just gonna flow. And so it makes cooking a whole lot easier and a little less stressful. So the next thing is now we're gonna start to add our oxtails back to our Instant Pot. So I am going to stop the saute setting at this point, okay? Because now we're gonna get ready to switch over to the pressure cooker setting. So I'm gonna stop it. Of course, it's still gonna sizzle because it was good and hot. And then we're gonna add our oxtails back to the pot. Take all your larger pieces and put them in first on top of your vegetable mixture, okay? Your carrots and onions and your peppers and garlic. Once you get all your larger pieces in, then you free range to just kind of add in your smaller pieces. All right, so all of our oxtails are back in. We're going to take the rest of this marinade, Ms. Bab. We're going to pour that over the top. Okay. Now we're going to add in our final two ingredients. This is our beef stock. And again, it's a fill line, so you want to make sure, and I can see it, that for this, the fill line is at 4 quarts. So you just want to make sure you don't exceed that. Some fresh thyme that I've picked off the stems. And then this little secret ingredient, just a little ketchup. Okay, the kids was like, why ketchup? I'm going to add just a little bit of acidity to it.
Oh, so where's your fill line?
The fill line is here.
Okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
So you just don't want to exceed that. See, this is a half full right here at 3.
Okay.
All right, so everything is in here. Now, you can fill your pot. Some people like to put enough liquid to cover all of your oxtails. I see that I have enough liquid, but I'm just going to add just a little extra beef stock because I'm well under my fill line. Actually, let's just go ahead and add all of this. Why not?
Why not?
So we can have some extra gravy.
Extra gravy.
So, good thing about Instant Pot, again, I love pieces of equipment with safety mechanisms, okay? On this particular pot, this is your steamer. We're gonna see steam come out of this as it cooks. It has a valve here. When the red valve is up, that lets you know there's a lot of pressure within this pot. Do not, and I repeat, do not remove the lid. And this right here is the vent mechanism. If you want to set the vent to where you actually release it, then you can do that. For oxtails, I suggest you let it vent on its own. Do not, you can do the self-release, but I prefer to let mine sit the extra 15 or 20 minutes because remember, it's still cooking. All right, so now we're gonna put our lid on here. You guys can see that it lines up. Then you turn it. So now it's locked. We're gonna go to our pressure cooker setting. This is a custom setting. It's gonna be on high. We want to cook this for 45 minutes. And I've did oxtails in mine so long that the 45 minutes should stay. And then we're gonna hit start. You hear it's clicking, it says on. And then it's preheating. In just a few seconds, it will start cooking. All right, so 45 minutes, and we'll be right back.
Be right back.
All right, you guys, we're back, and our oxtails, it's been 45 minutes. They are now ready to go. We're gonna release the top, okay? So now what we're gonna do, oh yeah, oh, can y'all see this? Oh, yeah, y'all see this. Okay, so now, what did I tell y'all? They was gonna be falling off the bone, right? Look at that.
Yes.
They are falling off the bone.
Let me hold it for you.
So once she tastes, we'll be ready to plate up and show you guys the finished product. So today our demonstration was Jamaican style oxtail. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this demonstration and you will cook them and let us know how yours turn out. So she's gonna let me know how this gravy tastes and if we need to do anything different. So what do you think?
Needs absolutely nothing. It's
Okay.
a little spicy, and that's how I love it. Might be hot for some,
Okay.
but perfect for me.
Well, I'm glad you like that. Okay, I did add some extra peppers in today, and the pepper that I used was a habanero pepper. So if that is too hot for you and your taste, please feel free to adjust that. And on the recipe that I'll provide for you guys, I give you some other options for peppers that you can use so that it's not too spicy, okay? So now we're gonna get ready to plate up this delicious lunch, and we're gonna come back and show you our plated meal of all the components put together, and hopefully you guys will prepare it at your home and share your pictures with us here at Miller Grove High School Culinary. We'll be right back. All right, you guys, everything is done and all plated up, and we're ready for lunch. Hopefully you guys love the ending product. I am really impressed. I'm excited. Ms. Bab, what you think?
I think it was amazing. I learned so much, and I know that I can do this by myself now.
All right.
I know you can too.
Yes, and we definitely want to see your pictures. I can't express that enough, you guys. Please try it at home if it's something that you and your family enjoy, and share your finished products with us so that we could actually, see how yours turn out. You can post your pictures or tag us at mg.culinary on Instagram if you use it. You have to finish this meal off with your cola champagne, and let me please explain. This is not champagne. Ms. Bab, tell us a little bit more about the cola champagne.
It's a fruit juice. It's a high sucrose fruit juice that just pairs amazing with any type of Caribbean food. Chef also brought us here the pineapple flavor, but this is the original flavor. You can also get the cream soda, the ginger beer. Those are other flavors as well, but I love it with the cola champagne.
Yes, yes. So this is our finished product. I thank you guys. I'm so impressed with this finished meal. I'm sure you guys smell it in your classrooms. Maybe soon we can have you guys up to have some taste testing. Thank you again for allowing us to come to you and share some of our culinary skills here at Miller Grove High School Culinary Arts. Enjoy. Have a great day.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed watching Chef Gaden and Mrs. Bab creating that wonderful dish that included oxtails, rice, and some steamed and sauteed cabbage. Hope you enjoyed that. It was actually very delicious. As you see, I'm wearing yet another different shirt. This shirt, of course, is a dashiki. As you see, the colors are white, orange, and black. Dashikis are worn all over Africa, and it's also something that you may have seen a lot of people wear here in the United States. The design and the fabric that's in this dashiki, it originated in Indonesia. So that's an interesting fact to know. The next segment that we're going to be going to is going to be talking about Ashobi, and it is presented to you all collectively from the World Languages Department.
The concept of Ashobi. Good morning, Miller Grove High. I'm here to explain the concept of practice of wearing Ashobi to you. It is an integral part of the culture of most countries in West Africa. It is similarly found in East Africa. Ashobi, or wankai, or anko, as it is called in various parts of Africa, is the practice of wearing the same fabric or cloth as a sign of kinship or family ties whenever there's a gathering of people, whether it is for celebrations such as weddings, naming ceremonies, baptisms, coming of age, as well as funerals and memorials for family members. In fact, the word Ashobi is a Yoruba word meaning family club. If you watched Coming to America, you probably saw lots of Ashobi.
Should you attend a wedding or other celebration and you see folks wearing the same cloth or fabric, you know that's the posse.
It's a symbol and sign of oneness and togetherness. In the World Languages Department, we see ourselves as one big family.
Even though we're the most diverse department, not just in terms of languages spoken, but in terms of countries and cultures represented at Miller Group, we see ourselves as one big family or posse.
Family does not have to be related by blood. In our department, we collaborate, cooperate, communicate as members of one family, the World Languages Department family.
And even Ms. Samuels, who is no longer here at Miller Grove, she is still considered family. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you the World Languages Department family.
showing Wolverine pride for International Week. Senora Samuels Eddy.
Welcome back. We are glad you all were able to see the World Languages Department present the meaning of Ashobi. You all also saw one of our former Spanish teachers, Mrs. Samuels Eddy. She was a Spanish teacher here last year, but because of the pandemic, she wasn't able to present her wearing her Ashobi wear. As you see, guys, I'm wearing yet another shirt, a different shirt. This shirt is white silk and it has different gold accents embroidered on it. This shirt is worn for different formal events, weddings, parties, formal events, like I said, and this shirt originated from Sierra Leone. The next two segments that we are going to have are the main things that happened during the International Week celebration here at Miller Grove High School. Usually when we are meeting in person, the World Languages Department has a parade of nations where they show many different clothing that originates in different countries. Obviously we can't do that, but we are going to present that to you all virtually. Afterwards, we have a final selection from our entire World Languages Department led by Mr. Poros, our Spanish teacher.
Welcome to Miller Grove's Parade of Nations, which this year is virtual. First we have from Sierra Leone, Onaya and Gabe, modeling for us the blue, kente, print, and red. We also have Chef Gaden coming down the catwalk, representing Senegal. Her outfit is blue and it has this gorgeous embroidery on it. Followed by none other than Miss Bab, who is representing the Gambia. Senegal and the Gambia together make up Senegambia. Her dress is yellow with orange and blue embroidery. She also has on a head wrap that is totally blue. From Central African Republic, I give you Pio Claire and her sister, who are wearing a blue and red print. Representing Nigeria, we have Mr. Crockett, Dr. Crockett, I give you, with his brown and white Agbada outfit with a fez cap on. Also, for Nigeria, we have Denzel, who's represented what the Igbos would usually wear, and you can see his outfit is a smaller, slimmer version of Dr. Crockett's, and that is because young people tend to wear their clothes a little tighter than older ones. Now I give you Crystal, who is from Burkina Faso. She is followed by our own Bagger, representing North Sudan in her bright, vibrant yellow outfit. Now we have none other than Miss Malonza, representing Kenya, where she's from. Her dress is red, gold, and black. Now, from the Democratic Republic of Congo, I give Mr. Barry Shibanda. Watch him in his beads that exactly match his shirt. From the Democratic Republic of Congo. From the Caribbean, our first person up from St. Lucia is Miss Elizabeth Fevrier. I call her Elizabeth the French way. As you can see, she is wearing a madras outfit that's off the shoulders. It's got a slight slit in the leg, coming up her legs. Her head wrap is also of the same madras cloth. And as you can see, she is going St. Lucia Island by walking barefoot on the veranda. Watch her just show off her blue
black and gold flag of St. Lucia. Next we have Dr. Brown representing Jamaica. She is wearing the traditional print that Jamaicans usually wear for folk dances and things like that. Look at her. And she changed over to her gold, black, and green as well. For Haiti, I give you Edison and his siblings repping and rocking their Haitian flag. From the Virgin Islands. As you can see, the Virgin Islands are part of the US, but they also wear the Madras Club. I have Jada and Xavier representing the Virgin Islands. Xavier has on his hat, which he wears out in the sun, and Miss Jada has a flower in her hair to match on her pretty, wonderful Madras outfit. To Asia, we have Summer representing China. Just watch her walk. Look at that burgundy dress on her with a fan to match. She is followed by Miss Sade, who is also repping China in black and gold. And watch her parasol. She is not playing with that parasol. Ladies and gentlemen, China. And from Latin America, you know Miss Williams, our Spanish teacher. And here she is with her sibling, wearing the traditional outfit and garb of Panama. As you can see, I want you, when she gets closer, to watch the elaborate headpiece that she has on. Her sister has on a straw hat that matches her outfit as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Panama. We have for Mexico a young lady in Miss Samuel's class, La Breja, representing Mexico. Watch her rock that flag. And now to finish up, we are going to present Miss Stokes, who is our Teacher of the Year representing Sierra Leone. Over the years, as you can see, she has taken part in so many of our Parade of Nations and helps us out with International Week as well as with her students. Look how gorgeous she is. Just take a look at her just walking down the catwalk. And with that, with Miss Stokes, we are wrapping up our Parade of Nations. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Bienvenidos al Festival Internacional.
Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Desde morir me quiero echar mis besos de baba. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Con los pobres de la tierra, yo quiero mi beso entrar. ay con los logros de la tierra. Yo quiero un verso heredar, el orgullo de la tierra, ay me complace más que el mar. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera,
Welcome back. Thank you all for watching this presentation brought to you all by the World Languages Department here at Miller Grove High School. The final shirt that I'm wearing is a black linen long sleeve shirt. And as you see, it has different treads and different designs on it. This shirt actually originated, it was designed and made in Ghana. So this is the final shirt I'll be wearing. I hope you all enjoyed this entire presentation brought to you all by the World Languages Department. We want to give special thanks to our World Language Department Chair, Madam Taylor Roberts, for putting this entire show together. Once again, I hope you enjoyed it. Signing off, I am Levante Wynn, the audio, video, technology, and film instructor here at Miller Grove High School, where anything is possible when we work together. Thank you, and I hope you all have a good day.